About 60% of homes in Rancho Mission Viejo have a problem buyers don't realize until they've already moved in. This $1.25 million home in Esencia doesn't. And once you see why, you won't be able to unsee it on every other listing. Let's go tour. There it is, the thing 60% of homes here don't have, a real driveway. And living without one is more painful than you'd think. Here's what I mean. Most homes in RMV give you one of two things, a motorcourt or no driveway at all, just street parking. And that sounds fine until you're living it. Picture hauling a week of groceries from across the street, or it's a late family night out. The kids are finally asleep in the back seat and your closest spot is 3 houses away. With a real driveway, you pull right up to your own front door, groceries, sleeping kids, all of it 10 feet from inside. Only about 40% of RMV homes can do that. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. You'll catch it on every listing out here. And I know I'm Dave Archuleta with the Archuleta team. I've helped over 600 families buy and sell homes in Rancho Mission Viejo. So when I say a real driveway on a traditional street is hard to find out this price, I've walked enough of these homes to know. And it's the kind of thing you can't add later. You either have it or you don't. This one does. Now let's go inside and check this out. Step inside and the first thing you notice, ceilings that run a good 20 feet all the way to the second floor. That's the wide open feel. All that height pulls light straight down into the home. Bright, airy, none of that boxed in feeling you get in a lot of homes this size. And with fresh paint and brand new carpet upstairs, it's genuinely move-in ready. A lot of homes at this price, you're dropping 20 grand on paint and floors before you even unpacked, but not here. Right off the entry, you've got your powder bath, and this is the one your guests use, so it's nice, it's tucked right here, not back by the bedrooms. Quick thing, most people walk right past. This home's got a whole house fan. Flip it on in the evening, it pulls all the hot air straight out and drags cool air through the whole entire home. So in an RMV summer, you're not running the AC nearly as hard. And check this out, storage here is no joke. This closet runs all the way back under the staircase. Holiday bins, the vacuum, the Costco hauls, all the stuff that clutters a garage in most homes, here it's got a place to disappear. Now come around the corner because this is where the whole home changes. And here it is, the room that sells the house. Look how the living, dining, and kitchen all flow together as one open space. No walls chopping it up, so whoever's cooking is still in the conversation and still able to keep eyes on the kiddos. Quick rundown so you know what you're looking at. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1744 square feet on a 3589 square foot lot, built by Lennar in 2019. It's the Plan 1 in the neighborhood of Avant, inside the village of Esencia here in Rancho Mission Viejo. But standing in here, it feels way bigger than that number, and that's the thing about square footage. It never tells you how a home actually feels. Here in the living room, there's a lot of flexibility. There's no one way you have to set the space up. TV works on a couple of walls, couch can go on a few different ways. You can make it fit how you live, not how the floor plan dictates. And the dining tucks right between the living and the kitchen, close enough to serve and clear in seconds, but still its own space. Now let me show you what anchors it all, the kitchen. This island is command central. Prep dinner, homework, everybody drifts to it whether you planned it or not. Couple things to point out. First, the built-in fridge. Not the standard at this price. It sits flush with the cabinetry for a clean, custom, high-end look. And right here, a real pantry. Dry goods, small appliances, the bulk stuff, all out of sight so your counters stay clean. Right outside the pantry is the microwave, in great shape, great condition. Underneath is your oven. And over to the side here is your gas cooktop with 6 burners and a built-in range. So the best part of this floor plan is you're never stuck back here alone. Cooking, you're still part of the conversation, still part of the night. That's the whole point of this layout. And here's the dishwasher. I also love that the sink is double wide with no divider in the middle. I do the dishes at home and it's frustrating with that divider in the middle. Let's head over to the garage. We've got a 2-car garage here, but check out the depth. You've got real room here for storage, bikes, the stuff that ends up in our garages. We don't know where it comes from, it just accumulates over time. And remember, this plus that full driveway out front means you're never fighting for parking. That's the whole thing most RMV homes can't give you, but you've got it here. Real quick, if you like what you see, I tour homes for sale in Rancho Mission Viejo 2 to 3 times a week. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more Rancho Mission Viejo home tours. Let's head upstairs and notice the carpet on the way up. Brand new, like the paint throughout the entire home. That's what makes this one truly move-in ready. Nothing here for you to redo, nothing to even think about. And also too, the stair rail was also repainted. It used to be black. It looks so much better in this semi-gloss white paint that we chose. And here's the primary. Look how much light this room pulls in. Windows on multiple walls, and every one of them has plantation shutters. That's not a small thing. Shutters on this many windows is an upgrade most buyers end up paying to add later. It's already done here. Size-wise, this easily takes a king, plus your nightstands, a dresser, a bench at the foot, no squeezing, no rearranging your whole bedroom to make it fit. It's a real retreat, set away from the other bedrooms, so you got lots of privacy. And see, right through there, your own ensuite bath attached. Let me show you. Pay attention because this is laid out smarter than most. 2 separate vanities, one here, one over there, so you're not taking turns at the sink, no elbowing each other on a workday morning. You each get your own space, big glass walk-in shower, full subway tile, clean and bright. And here's the part people love. The toilet's tucked away in its own private room, behind its own door. Little thing makes a big difference when 2 people are sharing. And right off the bat, your walk-in closet. The win here is it connects straight to the ensuite with plenty of hanging space, room to keep things organized, and it's attached, which is the part that actually makes daily life easier. Let's head down the hall to the next room. Here's the second bedroom. It's a good size, fits a real bed, plus room for a desk, so it works however you need it. Kids room, guest room, or the home office that actually has a door you can close. Let's head over to the next room, and the third bedroom rounds out the upstairs. What I like about this floor plan is all 3 bedrooms are up here together, so if you got kids, everybody's on the same level, nobody's isolated on another floor. That's exactly what families are looking for. This one works great as a second kids room, a nursery, or keep it as a guest room. Around the corner is the bath that both of these bedrooms will share. This bathroom is better than most secondary baths you'll see. It's got 2 sinks and a shared bath. That's the difference between a calm morning and 3 kids fighting over 1 sink before school. Let's head over to the laundry, and here's a little thing that's actually a big thing. The laundry's up here, right where the bedrooms are, right where the clothes actually live. Think about it. No hauling baskets down 2 flights and back up, sheets, towels, the kids' clothes. It all happens on the same floor. So that's every bedroom, all up here, all done. Let's head downstairs because there's one more space that's way beyond what you'd expect at this price point. Let's check out the backyard. Real quick, if you want the full details on this home, or you're looking for something similar in Rancho Mission Viejo, comment tour below and I'll personally reach out, or call or text me at 949-550-2307. And here it is, the best part of this home that beats most backyards in RMV at any price. Most homes in Rancho Mission Viejo give you a patch, a strip of concrete, maybe room for a grill, and that's it. This is real usable space. Room for the kids to actually play, a dog to run, a real table for the weekend dinners outside, and look at those walls between the homes. Most walls out here run 5 to 6 feet. These are noticeably taller, so you've actually got privacy back here. You're not staring at your neighbor's TV while you're trying to relax. The hardscape is already done, so if you wanted turf or softer landscaping, that's a weekend project, not a gut job. The bones are already here. And remember when we started, the real driveway, the real street out front. This backyard is the other half of that story. Front and back, this home gives you the space to actually live, which is exactly what those motorcourt homes can't. Now here's what you're really buying when you buy into Rancho Mission Viejo, because it's not just the home, it's everything around it. Resort-style pools and spas, fitness centers, miles of trails, parks, pickleball, tennis, bocce. The whole community is built around lifestyle. And here's what most people don't realize. You get access to the amenities in every village. Sendero, Esencia, Rienda, and everything they build next. It's not just one pool, it's a network. So what does it cost to live in Rancho Mission Viejo? The HOA here in this community is $304 a month, and Melrose is $61.26 a year. And if Melrose is a new term for you, I broke it all down in another video, links in the description. As far as everyday living out here in Rancho Mission Viejo, it's just as easy. 5 minutes out the front door is Los Patrons Business Park. That's Frisbee Cellars, Frisbee Brewing for date night, kids programs, dining, the everyday stuff. Need a grocery store run? 7 minutes to Sendero Marketplace. You have Gelson's, In-N-Out Burger, and the office of the Archuleta team. Everything you actually use, all within a few minutes. That's the kind of convenience you just don't get in most of South Orange County. Here's where the real value shows up. $1.25 million is real money. So let's be straight about what you're getting. Start with the driveway. Only about 40% of homes in RMV have a real one on a traditional street, so this home's in the rarer, more desirable 40%. And you can't renovate that in later. You either buy it now or you don't. Also, everything's already done here. Fresh paint, new carpet, plantation shutters, all in a 2019 Lennar build. That's easily 15 to 20 grand most buyers spend after closing. Here, you just move in. So a rare driveway you can't add later, move-in ready, newer construction in the most amenity-rich village out here. Remember how we started. 60% of homes here have a problem you can't unsee. This is the one that doesn't, and now you can't unsee that either. If a home like this is what you're looking for, comment private tour below and I'll personally reach out, or call or text me at 949-550-2307. If you're thinking about selling in Rancho Mission Viejo, an online estimate is not a strategy. The first 2 weeks on market decide your final sales price. Tap the link below to set up a home selling game plan strategy meeting with me. I'm Dave Archuleta with the Archuleta team. Subscribe for more Rancho Mission Viejo home tours. See you around the neighborhood.